Wednesday night, and Big Bro has served up another dirty double.
Dirty double.
You're enjoying this evening. Are you hungry? Starving.
They're
starving.
definitely starving. That's right, tonight we are offering you a 2-for-1 eviction special. Both Courtney and Louis will be here later on.
But what about the other housemates? How are they bearing up?
I don't know, let's have a look.
You've never sit down back again, no. So, like that, that's just...
What you mean when we've got up and stuff?
Yeah, that's a towel, that's a towel.
There's no time to do one now. Unless there was another secret task at the end, and there's two of them that aren't really gone. And outside they're like... No, because when outside they're like, so you think you're being evicted, but really, and then...
Oh, and you go back in.
You're not saying there's a couple of times where they actually bring them out.
But not the end. No, Louis might come through the same door you did.
Well, yeah. But I've got a funny feeling if they said that to him when he gets out there and said, you're not really being evicted, come with us, he'd just wouldn't play forward, just say, get lost. He wouldn't, would he? He wouldn't cooperate. He's so happy to be out.
Paranoia! We'll be checking in on the house throughout the show, but let's crack on and meet tonight's panel.
Now, first up is a lady who describes herself as having the energy of a Duracell bunny. Don't ask. Sex appeal of Jessica Rabbit and a brain like Einstein. Now, Sir Alan might have fired... Oh, Lord Sugar, shall we say, might have fired her. Sorry, Al, but we've hired her. It's Louisa Scissors! Lord Sugar. Habit of a lifetime, Lord Sugar.
Our next guest is the chirpy chatterbox who never shuts up. He's back and tuned on and tuned in. It's Rock FM's very own Luke Moysen.
Hi.
Now, our final guest is going to be cooking us up a 3-course meal of juicy opinions. She's the actress, writer, presenter and former Celebrity MasterChef champion. I'm hungry, it's Emma Kennedy! That's right.
Right, the panel are prepped and ready to go, and you lot are too, aren't you? Yeah! Let's jump straight into it then, right? So, tonight, 5 of the final 8 housemates were up for the chop. Emma, did the right person go?
No! No, they did not. I'm devastated. The 2 best housemates in the house have now left the house. It's awful.
Who do you want to go instead?
Oh, I could have quite happily have lost Mario.
Right. Yeah.
And I could have lost Vicky.
Oh. Oh, OK. Luke, moving on to you. Are you surprised? Are you in agreement with Emma?
I thought Courtney was coming out. Courtney's lasted way longer than I've ever expected. When she came out, you know, we thought, oh, another blonde American, another pair of breasts. She'll be out after the first week. She hasn't. She's lasted a lot longer. What I was surprised, though, genuinely, AJ, I was surprised at Louis. I genuinely thought we'd see him in the final. Yes. But we've seen Janice Battersby, the actual Janice Battersby this week, smoking in the garden. That's what you want.
Yes. That's what we wanted. Coronation Street in the Big Brother house. Thank you very much. Louisa, did the public make the right choice, in your opinion?
No, I loved Courtney. I thought she was so sweet. You know, she just broke. You know, you look at her and think, oh, she's going to be this way and that way, and she just wasn't. She just brought such a lovely, sweet vibe to the house.
She was a nice surprise, wasn't she?
She was. I really liked her, and I'm, you know, Louis, I think, yeah, I'm pleased that he's out.
It's all gonna kick off tonight. What do you lot think? Right decisive? I'm sliding along.
Louis should definitely have stayed in the house.
Why do you think Louis should have been there still?
Well, he was a big character. He looked like he was definitely close to winning. I'm not 100% sure why he went.
He looked like he wanted to win it more than anyone else as well.
Is anyone happy that Courtney and Louis have left?
Maybe.
Yeah,
No, hang on a minute. Louis has said from the start that he wanted to go, and he went on about it for over 2 weeks, and now finally he's got this spurt of energy to say, yeah, I want to stay. you know, why are we so surprised that he's now going? I don't get it. Of course not. No, Louis. I think Louis was a favourite. He was the character was there and everything like that. We enjoyed seeing Louis in there. It was the biggest shock ever to see Louis out. I just can't believe it.
Oh, shock, horror. Is there anything either of them could have done to save themselves?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I was starting to worry about Courtney's memory because she kept forgetting to put clothes on every day. So maybe it's probably best that she has to come out and start working back on it.
In tonight show. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked.
I don't know. I mean, you know, I thought Courtney, she went on a proper journey in the house because I think when she came in, you know, everyone was quite prepared to really dislike her, and she has come across as just a very nice, lovely young woman. She's the only person who hasn't bitched once.
Yeah,
so disappointing.
Lou, there are only 2 days left.
Yeah.
Will their departure affect the rest of the house?
Absolutely not. They'll talk about it for less than 30 minutes tonight. Carol McGiffin will get a bottle of wine, she'll get hammered, Vicky will call her a troll, she'll call her Gollum, and then they'll forget who Louis and Courtney were.
Don't you think?
I think Vicky's going to go into meltdown because she will have heard the Get Vicky Out. I think she's going to go in an absolute meltdown over the next 24 hours.
Oh, it could be like the memories of Schmeichel dying again.
Do you think that Vicky had a lucky escape then?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm slightly, but don't you think if it was vote to evict, it would be a completely different result? There's no doubt about that.
No, I think that. But you know what people are watching, they're liking what they're seeing. They like the fact there's all this like aggro going on. People like really, you know, get off on that.
Yeah, the battle of Carol and Vicky.
Getting off on it.
We all get off on a bit of aggro on this show, don't we? What do you lot think? Do we think Vicky's had a lucky escape tonight?
Vicky, the cracks are showing she is being vile to some of the people, and her little rants in the garden when no one else can see. I don't know who she's talking to, but I personally find it offensive. And the thing she said about Charlotte the other night from a 45-year-old woman was disgraceful.
Do you know what, I've got to say, obviously I went in the house 2 days ago. Vicky looked like she was just ready to just give up on absolutely everything. She was like that. I think it's getting to her.
That is not just her face. All right. Only 2 more days until the big finale.
Yes.
I can't wait. Stay tuned. Coming down the panel, who is... I know! Don't keep reminding us. Quickly down the panel, who do we want to win?
Who do we want to win?
Yeah.
I think I want Lauren to win.
Lauren to win? Lou?
For the pure fact of it would make her life and then she could do whatever, Lauren to win.
Louise, who do you want to win?
Charlotte.
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 Well, there you go.
I think it's going between
the panel
Carol
have
and Vicky.
actually
Godzilla v Mothra.
done it quite quick tonight, to be perfectly honest. Right, listen, guys, it is time to welcome a very special guest coming age. We class her as bit on the side royalty, so much so that she presents 3 nights a week, and tonight I'm going to need my royal trumpeteers. They're still going.
That was amazing. Friends, Romans, countrymen, please be upstanding for your Royal Highness, Queen Emma Willis.
It's not the Olympics.
1, 2.
Oh, and she carries on. Understated entrance, yeah?
They're not the trumpeteers. That's Kate, who gets really embarrassed when we talk about her on the show.
It's also Kate that gets really drunk on a night out.
Yeah. Yes, she does.
It's brilliant. She'll give Carol McGiffin a run for
You got Emma. Beginning of the main show tonight. I was so proud.
I didn't really know what to do either. It was all a bit...
Wrap it up, babe. Enjoy it. All right, I'm Emma. Yes, that's right. How was it?
I've got words to say.
How was tonight for you, babe?
Do you know what? Tonight was really nice. It was absolutely chucking it down this evening during the show. And
you rocked that umbrella.
The crowd were just... I mean, it's so... They stand out there for a long time. And the enthusiasm they gave and the vibe they gave, they made it great. And then 2 really big characters came out tonight.
I know. Are you surprised that Louis and Courtney got the boot?
I'm not surprised at Courtney, to be honest. And I don't think we'd have got anything else from her. So I don't think she's going to change the next 2 days in there. Louis, however, you know, he's a big player in there and he creates a lot of airtime and a lot of story. So I think he will, you know, it's the last 2 days. It's the least amount of people we're ever going to have in there with this series. And I think he'll be a loss.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, the audience tonight seemed really shocked that Vicky stayed. Were you shocked?
No.
Do you know what? Neither am I.
It's going to be the Vicky and Carol show for the next 48 hours, I think. And, you know, Carol, she's very aware of this. She's a love or hate person. You either love Carol or you really don't like her. And the people that don't like Carol will love Vicky.
Who do you think...
And Vicky's a very similar person as well. You'll either love or hate Vicky. So, you know, I think it's... Their fans are just saving them against each other. And how fascinating would it be to see them in the final 2? Yeah. Could you imagine?
God forbid, God forbid.
Head to head.
Might be a repeat of January. We love each other. Listen, the 2 that have gone tonight have both vocally said throughout the time in the house, we want to go, we're done with it. Who do you think deep down took it the hardest tonight?
Do you know, I don't know that he took it hard being out.
Do you think he was shocked?
Before we came on air, he was really emotional. And that was because his family walked in and he was really taken aback and, you know, he had tears and we had a little chat and he was, you know, he said it would have been nice to have stayed until the end. He didn't want to be there. It was just a job. And then he said, you know, you do really get to know these people and like these people. You have to think about what you're saying a bit more. And you do kind of end up enjoying being there and wanting to stay. But I think he still was ready to happily come out. Yeah. Yes, he would have liked to have been there. Whereas Courtney, she was just shell-shocked by the whole thing. I don't think she could really get her head around...
I don't even think she still knows where she is.
No, kind of what was happening. Even before...
like, she's
even
so...
before we were on air, she was a bit like, this is just so overwhelming.
Yeah.
This is just so overwhelming.
She's not really seen the show before. She don't really understand what happens, yeah.
She's shocked. Now, we have noticed something, right?
Oh, what?
Quite a few things. On I'm a Celebrity, the winner gets a crown, right?
There's a king of the jungle in the studio.
I know, Matt
Willis is in the house.
Yeah. We love Matt Willis.
He got a crown. He got a crown.
He did get a crown. Although, do you know what? They don't let them keep it.
I can't believe
You've just ruined the biggest secret in television.
Everything. And you're ruining this build-up, OK?
Sorry.
Thank you. On Strictly Come Dancing, they walk away with a glitter ball trophy.
Yep.
And on X Factor, they win a massive recording contract. What did you get for winning Celebrity Big Brother, Marilyn?
Fuck all.
Yeah.
You got a job!
No!
You got a job!
No, I might have got a job and I appreciate the job and I love my job. Thank you, producers, Nick Samuel-Smith and everyone. But I never got a trophy.
He never got a trophy.
No.
And that is about to change for our next celebrity winner, as they're going to receive a very special money can't buy prize.
Yeah, we don't want them walking away with nothing. So here on Bit on the Side, we can now unveil a special prize, blah, 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 bring it on. To be honest, you know what? That should have been mine. I'm going to take that home until Friday.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
What do you think of that, Emma? Thanks, Emma. We'll see you on Friday when we'll be giving out this wonderful trophy.
Depending on who wins, just give them Ricky from the phone room instead.
True, so.
Ricky Valentine!
Listen. That's it for part one. But still to come, AJ and I will be greeting the latest evictees who've been an inch of their lives. Ben, put it in the car, Ben. Ben.
See you in a bit. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side.
Yeah, just like Carol, we love to whine every night. Wine.
Good one.
You get it,
Good
wine.
one. Right, exclusive time.
Wine.
Let's check on the house and see if they've come to terms with the double departure. Wine, we get it.
This is Big Brother. Housemates, congratulations. You're all through to the Big Brother final.
Oh, my God.
Thank you.
Well done, everyone.
Yay! Well done, everybody.
Well done, Vicky.
Oh, my God.
I never used to go to my life.
I know. You teasers, you.
The storeroom is now open for housemates to collect some drinks to celebrate, and Big Brother would be very grateful if housemates toasted their success.
Cheers to the final.
Cheers to the final.
To the final.
Big Brother. Well done, everybody.
Well done, everybody.
No binging. Cheers, everyone. Wow.
But yeah.
We
Congrats,
did well.
guys. Congrats.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations.
Let's enjoy these 2 days.
Yeah.
Let's enjoy them.
Well done, Lauren.
Come on, Mario flip.
There was no question of you being in the final.
It's not like you've got to wait another week.
Well, that's how the house is dealing with their latest losses, by getting pissed. But how about our first evictee?
We'll be chatting to them in just a bit, but first, here's a quick reminder of her race bits.
Oh, say, can you sing by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Hollywood to Borehamwood, baby.
She's like a human stick woman and the biggest tits I've ever seen.
She looked slutty, but I mean, she worked it with that bleach blonde hair and, you know, a minjow.
Do you know what Courtney's from?
Married a 50-year-old dude when she was 16.
Should she do anything else, like... Okay.
By George, I got it. You know, I like the old Hollywood natural look.
Courtney's lovely. I'm fascinated by her. I could just watch her all day.
Hey, sexy. I can't stop staring at your tits. You're invading my space.
No, I know.
Yeah, the weight on them's lovely.
Yeah, some thinking.
No, nice tits.
You witch tit.
She's so porn.
I'm from Hollywood. What can you expect? Oh my god! Oh my god!
I don't understand why she's so high-pitched. Is that high-pitched?
You did yourself in.
I'm on helium.
Oh, are you kidding? My nipples are hanging out. Thank you.
It was fun to save tonight, and in a way, you have saved this housemate from the clutches of Lauren Harris. She's the all-American girl who has, well, let's face it, gone bloody wild. She's bossy!
It's your sixth evictee, Courtney.
Take a seat, babe. Right, now listen, there's something I need to have a word with you about.
Yes.
We've run out of high heels tonight, so you're going to have the champagne out of an actual glass. Is that all right with you?
It's okay.
Go for it.
How was the Big Brother experience for you?
Oh my God, it was crazy. I take away beautiful moments and I take away, you know, stressful times. It's very stressful, as you know, in that house. But I made it through.
You did. You made it through to the final week.
I know.
Before you obviously went in the house, had you watched any of the UK version of the show before you went in?
I did not know.
Oh my God.
So how was the show?
I wish I did.
How was it sold to you? What did they have to do to get you in there?
You know, I don't know, but you know, I'm truly grateful for the experience. I really am. You know, at times, not gonna lie, I was this close to walking out, and I would go in the bathroom, cry a little bit.
You've learned not to put stock cubes in the kettle as well.
I did.
That was brilliant. I'm so sorry. Sorry, that is one of my highlights.
I was a housewife when I came here, but I guess not.
Oh, yeah, casual couple food. But listen,
you see me doing it too.
we
It's so
loved it. We
embarrassing.
absolutely loved it. But this is the first time that you've been away from your lovely husband, Doug.
Yes, it is.
And he has been really supporting you on the outside. We can see how much you are in love. How hard was that for you, being away from him?
It was really hard. I had to muster up so much strength, you know, to last this long. I could not depend on him, so I had to depend on myself. And that's why I feel like I've grown more as a woman, and I've learned more about myself, but it's been really hard. And when I saw him, you know, when Big Brother allowed me to see him, it was just like, you know, people were saying that I was just like this with him, you know, I wasn't connecting. It's because if I did,
then you would have,
I would have left.
lost face, yeah.
I would have left because take me
Definitely.
with you.
I totally get that.
And, yeah, I completely understand that. It must have been very tough. And as an American, you wouldn't have known any of the housemates in there. Who was the warmest to you when you first went in the house? Can you remember?
I wouldn't say anybody in particular. You know, just because of the way they look, I think people have prejudgments, and they kind of push themselves away.
Yeah.
So, no, but everybody was kind to my face, and that's all I ask.
Well, listen, let's talk about Charlotte, because on that launch night, what did you think when this Geordie girl runs down the stairs going, I'm gonna piss myself? What was going through your head?
I thought she was cute. I was like, get it, girl, get it.
Go on, girl,
go
away.
girl, piss your pants.
That's why we love her.
I mean, we did see your own wilder side at your slumber party, and then basically every other night, which involved alcohol thereafter. Was that the real you, or are the rest of them a bad influence on you?
No, you know, I can't legally drink in America.
Sure.
You're 21.
Valid point.
Until you're 21. So I'm like, you know what? Get it down, baby, while you can.
Bring the drink, take the money, and get on the plane and take the
in that
memories.
house, because that's the only key of, you know...
Yeah.
You can't get away from anything unless you take a little bit of wine,
and
then you feel good about where you are.
You feel like you're on a night out, but you're still in them 4 walls.
I'm in a nightclub.
Well, listen, let's talk about someone you were very close with, the lovely Lauren.
Yay.
We saw her doing Danielle's hair. It didn't go to plan. Would you let Lauren do your hair?
No. Pieces, but there's no way. I paid too much for this.
No, but when you went in the house, she did call your launch night dress slutty. You did see that.
She did.
What do you make of her launch night look?
I thought it was beautiful, you know. And you know what? If she decided to wear something short, I would never think it was slutty, because I don't judge a book by its cover.
Decent girl you are, Courtney.
Now, be honest, who was your closest friend in the house? Was it Lauren or Doug Bunny?
Oh my God, that's a toss-up for me, because Lauren actually, she really got me through this whole experience. I always said if Lauren wasn't in the house, I would probably walk, because, you know, some people say that, you know, I felt smothered by her or whatever, and she always leaned on me, but I leaned on her in a lot of ways, and we fed off each other.
It's a genuine friendship, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, and I already miss her.
Can I just...
Sweetie, I love her.
Just moving off of Lauren very, very quickly,
Yeah.
can you actually verify Doug Bunny's all right? Because the last time we saw him, he was fucking mangled.
His butt exploded. His butt exploded. I don't know if you've seen it, but the little beads fell out, and even Doug Bunny lost weight in the house. Seriously.
What a touch.
What
a touch.
No, but he's fine. We sewed him up, and he's good.
Exactly.
As long as he's... Doug Bunny is alive.
Doug Bunny's
fine.
okay. It's okay.
And he can get stuffed now that he's out.
Yeah.
Who will be Lauren's best friend now that you're gone?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Lauren kind of intermingles, and I think that she'll, you know, find a little piece of everybody. And that's what I love about Lauren, because she is accepting of everybody, you know, and I wish more people would be like that. So I think that she's going to get a little piece of everybody in the house.
Yeah. And finally, We know that you're like an older man. Did either Ron or Bruce tickle you?
Look at them hotties right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Fine British men, then.
I think they're both cute.
And I think we should leave it at just cute, I think.
I do. I think Ron looks like a little teddy bear. And I don't know what Bruce looks like.
Bruce looks like Les Battersby. That's who Bruce looks like.
No, but they're both sweet.
Courtney, I've got to say, this is totally off script. I think you're such a genuine girl, and you've just proved that sitting on this sofa. And I think everyone's going to go, give it up for Courtney, everyone. Amazing. Let's join us after the break, where we'll be talking to tonight's second evictee, Louis.
Yeah, don't go changing. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bits on the Side.
Now, this is where our relationship to the main show is a lot like Carol and Vicky's.
Yeah, we don't understand what the hell's going on with them.
And once we've had a little drink between us, it gets even more confusing. Wine.
Wine. Exclusive time.
Wine.
I don't think the house will be that much different without Louis. Because he's so up and down, and let's be honest, he doesn't contribute very much, or he didn't, so, you know, no one's going to miss him not doing the washing up, because I don't think he ever did it. It'll be different. It might be lighter, it might be easier, because you haven't got to get up in the morning and tread on eggshells and worry about what kind of mood Louis is in, so it'll be different in that way. It might be more comfortable.
Oh, Carol. We'll be joined by your second evictee of the night in just a moment. But first, here's his worst bits.
Housemate number 1, it's Louis Spence.
I'm a high-kicking, lisping homosexual. I'm not too keen on those sofas. Sorry, I thought I'd get that out now.
Nice.
You can talk doing your fanny fart. Sorry.
You did that in my face last
I think I've got a foot more than likely. Literally, I was constantly farting. Oh. Sounded wet. No, it wasn't wet.
Oh, Louis.
Oh, actually, I might have a shit coming. My arse has been so, I just sort of go... My hoop is like a fucking cat's arse. And then it just goes... Call me shallow and call me gay, but that's what I prefer to do. And there'd be lots of boys masturbating. Look how many mirrors there are.
Sure good.
I'm not taking this seriously. I can give a fuck.
I can give a flying fuck.
Why you just shut your fucking mouth?
Louis, I didn't think I'd ever be able to fart in the house until Louis came. That's when my heart melted for Louis.
I absolutely did not.
Tell ya.
When I'm bored, I'm as grim as the semen-stained carpet.
Woo! Yeah!
Oh, I walked in the wrong time. It's not too much crunch. But I'm out of here. I would love to chat to you. You know you're my favourite, but I know you've got people to get to. I'm out.
He did say that his sparkle comes and goes, and tonight you removed it from the house altogether. Let's hope he has just little razzle-dazzle left for our audience today.
Give it up for your seventh evictee, Louis Spence. Very good. Louis, have a drink.
Well, I don't normally, as you know, but I think, shit, I will.
Yeah, right?
Good to see you. Now, Louis, you missed out on the final by just 2 days. Are you gutted to be sat here? Be honest.
Do you know what? I'd got that far, and I won't lie, I really struggled in the house at times.
Yeah.
It is amazing, but I did struggle, and I was up and down. I could have coped with another 2 nights. I had a strategy. I would never have won. I think there's people in there what have been fabulously entertaining and really, really want it. I didn't want it as much. I had a completely different experience in the Big Brother house, something I thought I would never have, and I didn't think the Big Brother house would be so emotional and put you on such a mind fuck. I mean, really, I'm sorry. I mean, totally.
I know.
But, no, I'm not bothered, but I had the most amazing time, and it taught me a lot, which sounds really wanky when you think about Big Brother, because everyone thinks Big Brother, you just go in there and people are just...
It's a TV show.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but it's so much more than that when you're in there. So, no, I'm so happy to be out. I had a wonderful time, and there are people in there which have been fantastic and absolutely deserve to win.
Brilliant. I mean, you didn't make it to the final. You didn't make it to the final. We've established that. But your colleague, Andrew Stone, you beat him because he was first out.
Yeah.
Are you secretly pleased about that?
Oh, you know what? I mean, it doesn't bother me about Andrew, darling. You know, I mean, I've still got a career. Maybe I don't. I've got Panto.
Listen, one person you did have a few spats with was Sophie Anderton.
Yeah.
What was your problem with Sophie?
You know what? I think it's like, I mean, I don't drink, and I think a lot of people in the house, it is... And you know what? I must say, they didn't give us a lot of drink.
No, you don't get a lot,
There was
I can't
only
say
enough
that.
drink for each person to just be merry.
They're all shouting out wine.
Why? Why? Because I think it's very sensible, and I'll tell you why as well. I'll name two people. Well, I can name three. I can name a lot, but I will name two what are in there at the moment. And if they apply too much alcohol in there, there will be World War III. All I'm saying is Vicky and Carol. That's why.
Give them a drink!
Oh my God!
Louis,
honestly,
we did see you call Carol, and it's probably
Old
a
witch
big
tit.
brother. Old boo with witch tit.
Yeah.
Is there no escape from your assy tongue?
No, I tell you what, the thing is, I didn't know Carol really well, but we do know, and she is as hard as nails, and Carol can give as good as she gets. And when Carol's had a drink, even when she hasn't, Carol is always right, regardless. And she could take it, and she knew I could take it as well. And actually, when I was having a really difficult time in the house, which I don't know if you see, she was a great support for me, and we actually do get on, and we are similar in that way. But no, it was all fun. It really was.
What about calling Vicky a twat?
Well, no.
after a drunken
Well,
night.
at that point, I mean, you know, that was fairly real. I mean, listen, you can say I'm old, darling, and you can say that I'm an old twirling, I'm spinning and everything, but don't say I'm fat. I draw the line. I'm definitely not fat in that house. Chickpeas, cabbage and fucking soup. All we did was got slim and fart.
Louis, let's talk about the boys. Now, we had Mario, Abs and Dustin.
Yes.
They were all the sort of young crew. And then you had Ron and Bruce. They were the older crew.
The old
did you
farts.
feel... Yeah, the old farts. But did you feel like you were sort of floating about in the middle and not really know what way to
Johnny,
go?
I always float around in the middle. I have all my life.
No.
No, I didn't feel as I was floating around in the middle. The fact is, I just knew. I mean, I said in the diary room as well, I didn't make an effort with them. You know, with Ron and with Bruce and with Dustin. I mean, they sort of had their little clique and they spoke about things I wasn't interested in.
Yeah.
And they did make an effort with me, but I just thought, you know, I don't want to bother. And I know it's awful, but I didn't. I just wanted to be with the people that made me feel good in the house and people who made it fun. And they didn't make it fun too.
And you know, you did say in the house as well that people are actually delusional if they think you're going to get out here and exchange numbers. Is there nobody that you want to keep in touch with?
Well, you know, that was earlier on, but the truth of the fact is, in show business, that's how it is. Everyone loves you. Everyone's like, oh, I'm going to do that. And as soon as you get out of a job, it's like you all get busy and you will walk past them at an event and think, no way am I giving you my number.
Well, listen, this brings me on to this. I've got to ask you one thing. Are you looking forward to seeing Danielle at the rap party?
Oh, you know what? I really couldn't give a shit about Danielle and her bleeding Dublin wives or whatever. Talk about an extra trying to over-egg her part. I mean, really. I mean, the fact is, listen, I don't mind. Listen, good luck to her. You know, she was saying, you know, that, you know, people are being false and everything. Good luck to her. She's trying to create a profile for herself, which is fantastic. She's trying to just be the bitch, which isn't really her because she tried so desperately hard. But if she manages it and works, good luck to her. I have no problem with that. But just don't try and put it on when you're with a bunch of people what live in that profession. We see through it. You know, that's it. And I said she had a fat ass and she has.
Well, listen, let's move on from Danielle. I think it's safe to. You did a fantastic job, I think we'll all agree, at your secret mission with the party meltdown task. Now, you did say some things about some housemates making out to be drunk. Was that what you was really thinking?
Well, it was. I mean, you know, it is reality TV, and sometimes you have to draw down deep. Where you don't know those people so well, you just take what you knew from them surfacely, and some of those things may have been quite true, but it was a task. I succeeded, and they were all part of it. Everything just seemed to fall into place. So, yeah, some of it was, but, you know, at the end of the day as well, I mean, whether I do see some of those people or not, is another thing. They are not my life. My life is my family, my husband, the people who I love, and that's all that matters to me. And I know it sounds wanky as well, but that is the truth, and that's what I struggled with in there. I missed my family desperately. I missed my partner, and those people couldn't compensate for those people and what I needed in there. And you have so much downtime, and it's a very, very clever game. Although it's a game, it's very clever, and it's so much more difficult than anybody would perceive. The public think all we do is sit around doing nothing. We do a lot of the time, but while we're doing that, they're playing with our minds, and they are just pulling our strings. So, you know, that's the way it was.
Very honest man.
Brilliant.
Very, very, very honest man. Genuine.
Please, give it up for Louis.
Give it up for Louis Spence, everyone. Listen, that is it for this part. Still to come, that audience and panel will be getting their chance to give out evictees, including Louis Spence, a good old roasting.
See you in a bit.
That was brilliant. Brothers bit on the side.
We are only 72 hours away from crowning this year's winner.
Yeah, I'm going to be really, really happy for the new winner. Stealing the fucking trophy. But listen, it's not about the winner tonight. No. It's about these two. So it is Q&A time now. So let's begin with the panel. Emma, MasterChef winner.
Yes.
Emma, what would you like to ask our Courtney?
Given that it was the moment that fundamentally changed the mood in the house towards you, do you regret not putting on the overalls now?
I don't know, because that's how I felt in the moment. You know, I don't regret how I feel. Like, you know, this house is it's so challenging to be in. So the littlest thing that might sound crazy to all of you, it's not in the house, and I think you can back me up on
absolutely.
this. It messes with your mind, everything is heightened, everything is taken to the next level, and probably now when I watch it back, I'm probably gonna be like, oh my God, you know, why didn't I just put the damn ugly suit on?
Oh, well, she's out, she ain't got to wear no more.
But I don't regret it, because that's how I felt in the moment.
There you go. True say, I think. Lou, what is your question for our lovely Louis?
Louis, you said that Courtney was ridiculously difficult to live with.
Yeah.
Why?
Listen. No, I didn't say ridiculously difficult. I said difficult only because...
Yeah, sorry, yeah, you're right.
Take the ridiculous out, darling. Let's not hit her hard. Shit. Only because Courtney was... I mean, you're a messy bitch. You know that. She needs everything around. But also...
I admit it.
Can I just say, Courtney in the kitchen, she put a stock cube in the kitchen.
Yeah, we did see that.
In the kitchen. And Courtney was telling me she's great in the kitchen. She does a great lasagna. I can check her out online. You can see it on Courtney. And Dorney's got a little hat on. I'm doing it my bikini. So, I mean, there were things I just didn't believe about her. But she wasn't ridiculously difficult. She was difficult because she was messy and just left things around.
Messy and stock cubes in the kettle.
But darling, even for a homosexual, the way she looked and those tits, I loved her from the day one. So, literally,
says it
you
all.
know...
Listen, Louisa, what is your question for our gorgeous Courtney?
I thought you were the most genuine housemate, and I have the utmost respect for you for that, actually.
Thank you.
And I'm really interested to know what you think of Vicky and Carol.
Do you mean their feud, or just them as...
just them as people, because to me they're so different to you.
Right. You know, I got on with
They're
Vicky.
old, darling.
Well, so's my husband. So is my husband. I got on with Vicky a lot more than I did with Carol. It was really hard for me to connect with Carol. If we had a few glasses of wine, then we kind of got there. But I like Vicky a lot more than I do Carol, just from my experience. Yeah, but
fair enough. Who's got a question?
I'm going to pipe it up with a ponytail.
Use me, ponytail to a question over here. Gavin, is that you?
Yeah.
Curly tots, girls get the girls. Here we go. Woman either side. Do you have a question for Louis?
Louis, hello, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good. My question is, Lauren, do you think she is more clever than she lets on? Do you think that she's got more of a game plan than she seems to be telling the rest of you?
I don't think Lauren has a game plan. From day one, when I was in the house with her, if I was sitting outside, she would be the person I would be fascinated with. She's hugely entertaining because she is Lauren. Lauren has changed. She's become, should I say, just more coherent. She became less dizzy, but she is still Lauren and still very entertaining. And no, there isn't a game plan there because Lauren is dizzy. She's just dizzy, and Lauren is Lauren.
Who wants the cake?
Who wants the cake? We want the cake.
We want the
Martin,
cake.
do you have a question for Courtney?
Hello, Courtney.
Hi.
Are you going to take cooking lessons now that you're out of the house?
Why did you say that in a really
No, I
erotic
profess.
manner?
I
Because
don't
I just
need
wanted
them.
to.
I don't need cooking lessons. I'm just in a different kitchen, in a different country. It threw me off.
She just cut out the middleman. Stop giving the cow. I think it's brainy. Buy 2 cows. Buy 2 cows. Let's bring it back to the panel. Emma, what's your question for Louis?
Louis,
Yes.
you were fabulously honest, which
Yes.
I thank you. But do you think you ever sort of overplayed the acid queen role?
Well, I mean, in there, like I said, it's very easy to be honest because people can push you over the edge. And yes, one thing I did learn about being in the Big Brother house is you cannot always think that people can accept things that you can accept yourself. I am quite tough-skinned and I don't really give a shit what people call me or what they say. But in there, I did learn the fact, after a couple of weeks, that you can't always, because you feel that way, expect people to feel the same way. And a comment I made about Sophie, and it's out there now, and her Botox, I did regret that because that was her. If she wanted to say that that's what she does, that's fine. It wasn't my place to keep digging it, and that is something I regretted because regardless of how she was or what I thought of her, it wasn't fair because her image is what she is.
It was
and
funny,
I felt
though.
as though it was a bit mean.
It was funny, though.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
And I didn't say about her lips, Carol did.
Let's move on from Sophie's surgery secret. Luke, what is your question for Courtney?
Courtney, OK, I've got to ask, right. So, you slept, obviously, in bed with Lauren Harries for Christ knows how long.
Yeah.
But are you genuinely going to invite Lauren to come to stay with you in America, maybe in the guest room, I would imagine, not with you and your husband? Or maybe, I don't know. So are you going to stay friends outside?
I would like to, yeah, because I genuinely adore Lauren. I really do. When I went in the house from day one, I'm myself. I say what I feel. I don't put on a show.
Could we maybe see a little spin-off show of you and Lauren do LA?
Channel 5
on the camera or off the camera, I truly adore her. I am, you know, like, I am what you see, so if I said that I will invite her else, I will.
Well, guys, give it up for a fantastic panel and
I didn't have a chance to tell you lot to pipe down because that lot were gassing on. So now, in just 2 days' time, we'll find out who will be stealing Ryland's title of Celebrity Champion. Yeah, Ryland, let it go. Let it go. Who wins? You decide. No one. You decide. This week, Abs, Carol, Charlotte, Lauren, Mario and Vicky all face the public vote. Who wins? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 50 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. From a mobile, call 6 50 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to win.
For Abs, add 01. For Carol, add 03. For Charlotte, add 04. For Lauren, add 08. For Mario, add 10. Or for Vicky, add 13. Mobile and BT Line votes cost 35 pence. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes in Friday night's final. Votes cast after lines close won't count. For full terms, go to channel5.com/BBVote.
Oh, well, this is cosy, isn't it? Hey, what have you got for us?
First of all, bit of business. We want your questions for the finalists. They're going to be asked in the diary room tomorrow. Use the hashtag AskTheHMs.
Casual.
But meanwhile, I've got questions for our two latest evictees. Courtney, Sarah wants to know, you've got so much love from the ladies of Great Britain. How does it feel being a feminist icon?
And we've got 40 seconds for the both
Gosh,
of
it feels amazing. Thank you so much. I love all you women. I really do.
Oh,
thank you.
And Louis, Stacey asks, apart from yourself, who is the best dancer in the house?
No one, just me.
We've got time for two quick more.
OK, Hannah says, Courtney, you made it to day 21. Are you proud of yourself for making it that far?
I'm so proud of myself. I'm so grateful for the opportunity.
You should be. That is
You
hard.
made me from America. I mean, it's amazing.
And Eddie G. Shaw wants to know, Louis, was you saying you wanted to leave part of a game plan?
Absolutely not. I mean, I had a wonderful time, but it was a real challenge for me, and there's people in there who are just absolutely loving it, and they deserve to win, some of those people in there.
Oh, guys, give it up for Louis and Courtney, everyone. They were great. Great housemates. Absolutely amazing.
Thank you. Well, that is your lot for tonight. Thanks to all of our guests. Emma's back here tomorrow for the penultimate show with Matt Johnson, Diane Newdale and Tom from McFly, the lucky gig.
She is lucky. And me and AJ will be back here on Friday for the final show of the series and the year. We're going to be out of a job, but we can't wait for it.
Yeah, I'm
we love you
excited.
so much.
Good night.
Good night. Woo!